And a very pleasant good morning to you, well, late morning that is, here at the Capital Classic, the 36th annual here at Red Hill High School in Bridgeport, Illinois. Derek Dunn here, Alec Vaughn alongside Mary Gain on camera. Gary Gain also sitting alongside here. Thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. We all hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And Alec, I tell you what, it's boys high school basketball season has started this week across the state. They've had some practices, but this is for real, though. This is where you can be taking on a real opponent instead of taking on yourselves in practice.
Should be a good game, too, because Red Hill's returning a lot of players from last season.
They are indeed. And so, besides, Red Hill and Fairfield, you also have Mount Carmel and Teutopolis in the same pool, which would be Pool A. Meanwhile, Pool B over there at the Lawrenceville site, well, you have the host Lawrenceville, Albany, Richland County, Salem, and Vincennes, Lincoln. And you look at Coach Scott McRaven and his Fairfield Mules, what a season they had. They went 20-13 overall. They claimed the Black Diamond Conference East Division title and came just 1 point shy of a regional championship and a hard-fought loss to T-Town, who we will see later on this evening at 6 o'clock. Fairfield lost four key seniors and BDC East MVP Justice Dagg, all-conference selection Braden Robertson, Calvin Miller, and Ethan McElravy. Those seniors logged countless minutes and provided steady scoring and leadership. And since joining the BDC East in 2003, the Mules have captured 9 conference championships. And last season marked Coach McElravy's 7th 20-win campaign here at Fairfield, 20-plus win campaign. He also surpassed the 350 career win milestone. But, Alec, make no mistake, the cupboard is far from bare. The Mules return a number of experienced contributors led by lone returning starter 5'9" senior Jake Easton at the point guard position. And since entering FCHS, Easton has added strength, confidence, and leadership. You also have 6'2" senior forward Lane Robinson. He's coming off of a strong football season. He's expected to make an impact on the inside. Junior class also brings experience. You have 6'1" junior forward Braken Cavacci and 6'5" junior guard Owen Gruen back. And Gruen saw his season cut short a year ago, but he told me he's feeling stronger and healthier than ever at this point in the season. Now, Cavacci may be 6'1", but he can hold his own down low and plays bigger than what he is. Also, other players to keep an eye on, 5'9" junior guard Austin Grieve. He saw his minutes steadily increase last year. 5'10" junior guard Michael Barner, who is a very dynamic athlete. He had a great football campaign as well. And 6'2" junior forward Ashton King, who provided a consistent scoring threat from beyond the arc at the JV level. You also have 5'10" junior guard Cruz Wells, 5'9" senior guard Keegan Downen, and also you got a 6'3" sophomore transfer Harv Kaiser from nearby Sisney. He will likely be used in a post and some pick and roll situations. Alec, I tell you what, the Mules, Jake Easton at the point guard position, but the bench players last year, they logged a lot of minutes as well, so the Mules, they returned quite a bit of experience.
A lot of good sophomores from last year coming up.
Yeah, the junior class, I tell you, is a big one. Sophomores as well. I tell you, I think it bodes well for the Mules. And you look at Brian Havel and his Red Hill Salukis, and Alec, you mentioned it. They returned about everyone back. They didn't graduate anyone from last year.
Yeah, they're going to be a formidable opponent.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian Havel, it's his 24th year at the helm. And I'll tell you what, it all starts off with 5'11" senior guard Ozzie Ash. He started since he's been a freshman. In fact, he's on pace to challenge the school's all-time scoring record. And with a strong season, Ash could surpass the 1,813-point mark set by 2004 graduate Brandon Christie. Also, Avery Arbuckle, he's a 5'10" senior. He was the quarterback of the Red Hill Salukis football team. He returns more than 700 career points, and he could also get the 1,000-point plateau as well. For the Salukis inside, you got 6'4" senior Abram Clark. He had an ankle injury last year, so he's on the mend, but he will be playing. 6'2" senior Elijah Stitt. He plays guard and forward, and Marcus Davis is a 6'2" junior as well. And Alec, I think this is a good test for the Mules to see how they stack up against a team like Red Hill. They play physical, good guard play, good backcourt, size on the front court against an experienced team right out of the gate.
Yeah, we'll have to see, and let's take a quick timeout,
Yeah,
Derek.
let's do that right now. You're staying tuned to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
You might ask yourself, when is the best time to start saving for retirement? The answer is simple. It's today. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help. Andrew will work with you to build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call our office at 842-4212 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC, proud supporter of your FCHS Mules.
Gill's Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gill's at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066. Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
Let's go ahead and go over the starting five lineups here for both teams. First off, for the Fairfield Mules, under Coach Scott McElravy, they will send out Austin Grieve. He wears number 3. He's a 5'9" junior guard. Lane Robson wears number 15. He's a 6'2" senior forward. Also number 21, Owen Gruen. He's a 6'5" junior guard. Jake Easton wears number 22. He's a 5'9" senior guard. And number 33, Braken Cavacci, a 6'1" junior forward. Again, it's Grieve, Robson, Gruen, Easton, and Cavacci. For the Red Hill Salukis, under Coach Brian Havel, they will send out number 2, Ozzie Ash. He's a 5'10" senior guard. Number 4, Avery Arbuckle. He's a 5'10" senior guard. Number 14, Marcus Davis. He's a 6'3" junior guard. Number 24, Barron Young. He is a 6'3" sophomore forward. And then number 35, Elijah Stitt. He's a 6'2" senior forward. Again, it's Ash, Arbuckle, Davis, Young, and Stitt. Live chat open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching. Mule Nation from already's been active. Rachel saying, go Mules, along with Barbara as well. Jimmy also saying, let's go Mules and good luck. And Bo saying, always love the Capital Classic, watching from Louisville, Kentucky. Well, Bo, we're happy to have you here. Also hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday as well. Red Hill wearing their blue uniforms with the red numeral, red lettering, white trim around. The Mules wearing their white uniforms, red numeral, red lettering with the black trim around. I'm Derek Dunn, Alec Vaughn alongside. And we're going to have to play the national anthem. Introduction of starting five lineups.
Welcome everybody to the 36th Lawrence County Basketball Capital Classic. Let's get ready for game number 1 between the visiting team, the Red Hill Salukis. And yes, they will be visitors on the scoreboard. And the home team, the Fairfield Mules. First for the Red At one guard, number 2, Ozzie Ash. At a guard, number 4, Avery Arbuckle. At a guard, number 14, Marcus Davis. At a forward, number 24, Baron Young. And forward, number 35, Elijah Stitt. Smokies are coached by Mr. Brian Hagel. And now for the home team, the Fairfield Mules. At guard, number 3, Austin Grieve. At a guard, number 22, Jake Easton. At a forward, number 15, Lane Robson. At a forward, number 21, Owen Gruen. At forward, number 33, Braken Cavachi. The Mules are coached by Mr. Scott McElravy.
All right. Boys high school basketball season officially underway. By the way, Red Hills already played a game underneath their belt. They won over Sisney earlier this week. The Mules, this is their first game of the season. And Alec, I tell you what, we went through volleyball and football season recently, ended a few weeks ago, and now we shift gears to basketball. The Mules facing an experienced team in Red Hill.
Yep. It's going to be a good one. The Red Hill's going to be on the visitor side, and the Mules are in the home side.
Great crowd on hand here, by the way, too. Red Hill, they always, of course, this is their home court. They bring a great crowd, and Fairfield brought a nice crowd over here as well. Just about an hour-long drive.
And, folks, we are having scoreboard issues, so we
Yeah,
might
we
have
are.
to do it by mouth until I can try to figure something out.
So, get no scoreboard cam for now, which I get that worked out here for you. But Austin Grieve will call the score as often as we can here. Grieve passing it left side over to Cavachi. Cavachi holding the ball high. Over to Easton at the top. Red Hill coming out a little bit in their defense. And intercepted, stolen away. Ozzie Ash leading scorer for the Salukis. Ball batted away from Easton. Coming right in from behind, poking it loose. Eugene saying hello. Hi, Eugene. Good to hear from you. Live chat open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from on this Black Friday. They inbound it over to Ash. Ash, leading scorer for the Salukis. Red Hill Mules in the man-to-man defense. Now start drive by way of Ash. Puts a little floater short. Rebound controlled. Loose on the floor, picked up by the Mules. Here comes Jake Easton. Lone returning starter for the Mules. Jake, head full of steam, puts it up, and no good. Rebound controlled by the Salukis by way of Baron Young. Still nothing. Already 45 seconds into this one. Red Hill with the basketball. Salukis. This is Arbuckle. He was the quarterback for the Salukis football team back in the fall. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound controlled by Cavachi. And here comes Jake Easton. By the way, for every 3 the Mules make will go to feeding kids in Wayne County, courtesy of PMB. We're still scoreless. Easton at the top, driving down the middle, gets cut off. Now over the right corner. This is Grieve. Austin takes a dribble. Back over to Cavachi, back over to Grieve. Grieve driving, kicks out over to Cavachi. Over to Gruen at the top, the 6'5 junior. Gruen begins his dribble, being guarded closely by Arbuckle. Gruen driving, lays it up, and in! Owen Gruen. And it's the first 2 points of the contest, 2-0. Mules take an early lead. Here come the Salukis. This time go Arbuckle for 3. Left corner. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Gruen. Foul charged. It could be on Gruen, not over the back. It is on Gruen. Owen's first foul. Team first for the Mules and of the game. All right, Red Hill has the ball. Ash passing over to Arbuckle. Arbuckle begins his drive, lays it up, and short. Rebound controlled by Gruen. Here comes Owen Gruen and the Mules. Mules lead 2-0. 6:07 to go, first quarter. Gruen at the top, passing it over to Grieve. Grieve, a left-handed shooter. Now over to Cavacci, passing it over to Robson. Back up top is Easton. Jake, the senior, driving down the middle, gets cut off. Over to Robson for three. That is no good. Rebound control loose on the floor. It comes out in the hands of Red Hill. Here come the Salukis. Shot on the way, no good. Offensive putback good, however, by Barron Young. And it's 2-2. Mules and Red Hill knotted up at 2 apiece. 5:35 to go first quarter. Jake Easton crossed the division line, charging down the middle. Bounce pass. Down low this time over to Cavacci. Cavacci kicks it out. This time over to Robson. Jump stop in the lane. Over to Grieve. Right elbow. Down low feed to Cavacci. Nice pass. Puts it up short. Rebound Cavacci. Puts it back out and he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up for breaking Cavacci. Foul on a Saluki. This is Young. So Barron Young with his first foul, team first for Red Hill. Breaking Cavacci. 6'1" junior, free throw is short. First free throw attempt for either team. And we'll have one more toss coming. Free throw is no good. Rebound controlled by Robson. Cavacci missed them both, but the Mules get the ball right back. Break and drive, it gets cut off. Owen Gruen for three. That is, no good. Rebound controlled by Grieve. Nice hustle over to Robson. Short gets it right back. Robson down to the left low block. Ball stolen away by the Salukis. Salukis want to push it. They go over to Ash on the left corner. Up top is Arbuckle. They swing the ball around to the right side. Driving this time is Ash, getting cut off right there by Grieve. Left elbow jumper, in and out, rebound controlled by Gruen. 4:40 to go, first quarter, 2-2. Mules and Red Hill tied up. Easton in between the circles, passing it over to Gruen on the left side. Gruen, cross-court pass over to Grieve. Ball batted around and stolen away. Red Hill, wild layup, no good. Rebound, Arbuckle puts it up and in. So it can be 4-2. The Salukis take their first lead of the contest. Easton over to Grieve. Red Hill trying to do a double team action on the right side. Easton driving. Kicks out over to Cavacci for three. That is, short. Rebound controlled by the Salukis. Mules have yet to can a three. Driving this time is Arbuckle. Spin move in the middle. Puts it rims off. Rebound this time over to Grieve. Back and forth we go. 4-2. Grieve over to Gruen. Left side. Owen, cross-court pass over to Easton. Easton fakes, drives, bounce off the foot of Red Hill. It will be Mules' ball. 3:45 to go first quarter. 4-2, Red Hill leading Fairfield. Easton will inbound it. Jake looking for an open teammate. High pass over to Grieve. Austin leaps up high to fetch that one. Over to Grieve, over to Gruen, I should say. Owen being double teamed to the left side. Over to Easton, puts a little jumper short. Rebound controlled by the Salukis. Here comes Red Hill. They lead 4-2. Almost thrown by Cavacci. Kicks it out over to Stitt. Now driving this time is Ash. Kicks it out. Shot away, no good that time by Barron Young. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4-2, Red Hill leading the Mules. 3:17 to go first quarter here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Lamons Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Lamons Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield or call 618-842-3848 or online at lamons.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
Back here at Red Hill High School in Bridgeport, Illinois, 36th Annual Capital Classic. 4-2, Red Hill leading Fairfield. 3:17 to go first quarter. Derek Dunyan with you. Alec Vaughn alongside. Alec, boy, it's been back and forth, up and down. Both teams shooting cold for the field.
Yeah, folks, I'm trying to get a scoreboard up for you as best as I can. We're having technical issues.
Okay, we'll say the score off in here. 4-2 again, 3:17 to go first quarter. Timeout was called, and the Mules will have ball. And here comes Austin Grieve and the Mules. We got Harv Kaiser out there, the Sisney transfer, 6'3 sophomore. Cavachi kicks it out over Cruz Wells. Good to see Cruz out there. He was injured part of the season last year. Cruz driving left baseline. Kicks it out over to Easton. Back up top is Grieve. Lefty thought about the three. No, over to Wells. Cross-court pass high over to Wells. Great leap right there by Cruz. Cruz right now at the top. Being guarded closely by the senior Arbuckle. Grieve with the basketball. That begins his dribble. Over to Easton. Jake driving. Having his way in. Losing the handle. Ball being batted around. And Cavachi was open down low and sold away by the Salukis. There comes Red Hill. They lead 4-2. 2:25 to go first quarter. Over to Ozzie Ash. Ash, a senior point guard. He's one you got to watch out for. A ball being poked around by Wells. Last touch by the Mules. Couple of subs in for the Salukis. At 15 right there, that's Levi McCullough. Also checking in number 5, Braden Carey. Salukis looking to inbound it, and ball batting down around by Easton. Good active hands by Jake. 4-2, 2:16 to go first quarter. Mules trailing here. Both teams cold from the field. Neither team has made a three yet. This is Arbuckle out at the top. This is McCullough. Quick three-pointer away from Stitt is good. First three of the game, Elijah Stitt cans that one, and it's 7-2. Mules trailed by 5 early. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Grieve bounce pass. Right side this time over to Wells. Cross-court pass, Jake Easton to answer right back for 3. In and out. Rebound control by Kaiser. He puts it up and in. Harv Kaiser. Hammer in Harv. So he's able to get that one. 7-4. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Mules trail by 3. Stitt with the basketball. Now over to Arbuckle. Salukis. Cruz did a good job at the top. Hounding right there that time by way of McCullough. Now over to Arbuckle. Left side pass. And stolen away by Wells. Long pass to the floor, stolen away. A couple of Salukis go down. They're both all right. Stitt driving, just came to 3 a few moments ago. Driving this time is Arbuckle. He puts it up. No good. Rebound control by Cavachi. There comes Jake Easton and the Mules. They trail by 3, 7-4. 1:05 to go first quarter. Wells back over to Grieve. Bounce pass down low. Loose ball on the floor. Recovered by Wells. Great job right there by Cruz. Grieve driving, bounce pass down low to Cavachi, puts it up and missed that one. And here comes the Salukis. Now Breaking can dunk it. Saw him dunk it the other day. Loose ball on the floor, still loose, fight for the ball, jump ball. First jump ball of the game, possession arrow, Salukis. Lane Robson checking back in for the Mules. Also, Barron Young checking back in for Red Hill, and Michael Barner making his first appearance of the game. 7-4, 37.5 seconds to go, first quarter. Stoppage of play. I think officials got to check something here. Talking to the players at center court. The Saluki logo. Live chat open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from. It's already been active. We'd love to hear from you. Salukis lead by 3. Oh, losing it that time was Braden Carey, and turnover on the Salukis. Unforced turnover. Mules ball. 29.2 seconds to go. Fairfield can tie it up with a 3. They have yet to make a 3. Austin Grieve passing it right, left side over to Robson. Down the field time over to Kaiser. Back up top is Robson. Robson now on the right side. Over to Grieve at the top in between the circles. Being guarded by Arbuckle. 10 seconds to go. Barner, left corner. Nice pass down low to Robson. Kicks it back over to Barner. 5 seconds to go. Barner driving, cutting. Driving this time as well. Puts a wild shot blocked by the Salukis. And that will do it. After 1 half of play, it is Red Hill 7, Fairfield 4. Back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success.
Back here at Red Hill High School, 7-4, as Red Hill leads the Mules. And we get ready to begin the second quarter of play. Harv Kaiser, Noah Gruen each with 2 points. Or Red Hill led by Elijah Stitt with 3, and 2 apiece for Barron Young and Avery Arbuckle. Kansas St. Gold Mules, let's get a big win. John checking in from Wood River. Looking for another Mules basketball season. Same here, John. And Michael Singh, I'm watching from home. Again, live chat open. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be. No scoreboard cam. We've been having issues with it. But nonetheless, we're glad to bring you Mules basketball today.
Yeah, regardless.
I'm Derek Dunn. Alec Vaughn alongside. Gary Gain on camera. Harv Kaiser trying to pass it. And last touch by Kaiser. 7-4. 7:55 to go. Just got underway second quarter. And here come the Red Hill Salukis. They can tack on more to their lead here. Salukis had no graduation losses last year. They returned everyone back. A travel violation on Barron Young. Yep. He traveled right there. And the left block. Have yet to make one. Jake Easton breaks the ball across the court. Over to Grieve. Nice pass down low to Robson. Stolen away. That was intended for Kaiser. And Michael Barner with active hands. We got to fight for the ball. Free throw line. And it's going to be, should be Mules. Okay, Red Hill ball. All right. Ozzie Ash will do the honors of inbounding it in. Ash lobs it in this time. Over to Marcus Davis. Ash, he thought about the three. Quick shot. That is no good. Rebound controlled by Kaiser. Nice board by Harv. And now they go over to Grieve. Grieve over to Jake Easton driving. Gets cut off over to Barner, driving right baseline. Oh, too fast of a pass for Robson to corral it. And it'll be Saluki ball. 7-4, 7:07 to go, first half. Coming up later on, Mount Carmel take it on to top of this. That'll be at 12:30. And then the Mules return to action at 6 o'clock here at Red Hill. They'll be taking on to Topolis.
Team that ended their season last year.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Alec, the Mules like to avenge that loss against T-Town, regional championship. And that was a dandy of a game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Still thinking about that game. All those months later. Salukis with the basketball. Up top is Ash. Mules, he has yet to score. Mules done a good job defensively on Ash. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound controlled by Kaiser. Last time these two teams met here at the Capital Classic, Fairfield won by 17. Easton with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Grieve. Right wing. Grieve still on the right side. Now driving. Gets cut off at the free throw line. Over to Gruen. Owen for three. That's good. Owen Gruen. $3 goes to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. And it's 7-all. 6:17 to go, first half. Stitt to respond for three. No good. He canned one earlier. Rebound controlled by the Mules. Easton driving. Over to Gruen for another three. That is, oh, no good. That's off the mark. Saved in by Barner. Will try to save it anyway. Be Red Hill ball. All right, checking in here. This is Levi McCullough checking in for Elijah Stitt. Stitt will have a breather. Marcus Davis with the basketball over McCullough. It just checked in. Spinning this time was Young. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Short by Ash. Boy, the Mules have really been on him defensively. They've done a good job of keeping him in contempt. Over to Kaiser, blocked right there. Active hands, Red Hill. I believe it'll be Mules' ball, and it is down there that far corner. Avery Arbuckle checking in. So he'll check in for Braden Carey. 7-all, 5:36 to go, first half. Mules and Red Hill tied up here at the Capital Classic. Gruen for three. That is good. Owen Gruen, his second three of the game. That's another $3 to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. 10-7, Mules take the lead. They led earlier. Layup on the way, good. Respond right back was Marcus Davis. Nice move right there by Davis. And it's 10-9, 5:15 to go, first half. Gruen over to Grieve. Austin looking down low, nothing there. That was over Barner. Unforced turnover. The Red Hill ball. Brecken Cavacci checking in for Harv Kaiser. Good minutes from Harv right there. Brecken enters the game. Brecken is yet to score. 10-9, 5:06 to go, first half. Mules lead by one. Here's Avery Arbuckle of Red Hill. McCullough with the basketball. And that time Ash could not corral it. Red Hill, unforced turnover. And the Mules will have the ball. Mules could extend their lead. They lead by one. Here comes the senior, Jake Easton. Easton across the division line over to Gruen at the left side. Gruen with a couple of threes already. He's got 8 points. Gruen, it's good to see Owen play. Gruen driving. Nice pass down low to Wells. Lets his defender fly by. Misses the layup. Point blank range. Cruz back over. 3-pointer on the way. It's good! High arcing three, Jake Easton. Another $3 to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. 13-9. Mules have caught fire for three-point lane this quarter. Jump violation. Oh, I say jump ball. And be Mules basketball. Boy, I tell you what, the Mules defense has clamped down on Ash. 13-9 already. 3 trifectas for the Mules this second quarter. In fact, that's all their field goals. That's all their points. It's by way of the 3 ball. Gruen for 3. Oh, no good off the back iron. He's feeling it. Rebound controlled by the Salukis. There goes Red Hill up the floor in a hurry is Ash. He stops the right elbow. They swing the ball around right corner. Blocked by Barner. Altered. Oh! Off of Ash. Cavacci. Great play. 4:04 to go first half. 13-9 Mules lead. Here comes Owen Gruen and the Mules. 6'5 junior already with 8 points to his credit. On the right side is Cavacci. Gives over to Gruen. Gruen right side. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose. Red Hill has it. No. And over the hot potato out there. Cavacci recovers it. Barner driving. Lays it up. And in! Marco Barner. His first points of the day. And it's 15-9. The Mules with their biggest lead of the contest. They lead by 6. Salukis now the right side. 3:33 to go first half. Driving this time as Ash lays it up and in. That's his first points of the game. And timeout on the floor. 15-11. Fairfield leading Red Hill. Stay tuned to Mule Nation. Powered by RJ Marketing.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B., and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
Back here at Red Hill High School, 15-11, 3:28 to go first half. The Mules lead by 4. Timeout was called, and here come the Mules. Led by as many as 6. This time, Cavacci driving left baseline. Nice pass over to Gruen. He lays it up and in. Owen Gruen having himself a second quarter. And 17-11. Owen in a nice groove here. OG, that's what we usually like to call him. Now at the top is Arbuckle. Arbuckle passing over to Ash for 3. That is, no good. Rebound controlled, that time by the Mules. Also out there, by the way, for Fairfield, this is Ashton King. King known for his three-point shooting. Saw that in JV games last year. Gruen, left wing, driving, splits a double team, puts it up. Wild shot is, oh, good! Count the basket, and one, Owen Gruen. My goodness.
It's good to see him back on that court, isn't it?
I'll tell you, Alec, before he was shut down last season, I thought he was playing some really good basketball. And I tell you, it's good to see Owen out there. 19-11. Mules lead by 8, the biggest lead of the afternoon. Free throw's good by Owen. Owen Gruen in his second quarter alone, he has, let's see, 6. He's already got 11 points, all in the second quarter. And I tell you what, I keep feeding him the ball. Keep feeding the hot hand. Travel violation, Elijah Stitt, left elbow. Mules basketball. Boy, the Mules defense, they have been really good here today. 20-11, Mules lead by 9. Jake Easton with the basketball. Easton at the top. Driving, still driving, kicks it out over to Gruen. He's being guarded close over to Barner, left corner. Barner up top, ball stolen away. Arbuckle driving, and Jake Easton commits a foul. 2 free throws. He was in the act of shooting. Well, Jake's first foul. So Avery Arbuckle with the free throw line. Red Hill is the first free throw attempt for them as a team. 20-11, Mules lead by 9, 2:16 to go first half. Arbuckle, free throw on the way, good. He's got 3. Him and Elijah Stitt, both with 3 points, and Arbuckle looking for point number 4. That one's good. Made them both. Go ahead, Alec, I'm sorry.
2013 now, Mules on top.
Yeah, 2013 stolen away. Here comes the Salukis. Red Hill trying to chip away at this deficit. They're down by 7. Over to Ash. Don't give him any open looks. Barner on him. Ash, left elbow jumper, good. Nice move. Nice looking shot right there from Ozzie Ash. He's got 4. 20-15 as the Mules lead. Gruen, he thought about the 3, fakes it, driving, puts it up, and no good. 2 free throws upcoming for Owen Gruen. Love when Owen is making those moves like that, being aggressive, driving to the rim. And that foul goes to Marcus Davis, his first. Team second for the Salukis. Gruen's free throw, good. Owen, 12 points, all in the second quarter. He's got 14 of the first half. And Gruen will have another toss. And that's good. Made them both. 22-15. Got to make those freebies. And he can both of them. 1:44 to go first half. Mules on top. They lead by 7. Here comes the Red Hill. Arbuckle over to Stitt. Back over to Young, left corner. Young driving, left baseline. Getting guarded right there by King. Stitt for 3. That's no good. In and out. Rebound controlled. And here comes Jake Easton with it. Over to Cavachi. Oh, could not grab it with one hand. Turnover on the Mules. If I were Jake, I would have held on that ball a little bit longer for making that pass. 1:19 to go first half. Mules lead 22-15. This is Arbuckle across the division line to a cutting Ash. And he's fouled. Saved by Kaiser. And Harv commits that foul. That'd be Harv's first. And Ozzie Ash up at the free throw line. Third team foul for the Mules. Ash. This is his first free throw attempt of the game, and that one's good. Ash will have another one. Next one on the way. That is also good. Here's Austin Grieve. 22-17. Mules lead by 5. Grieve driving. Lays it up. Missed it. Oh, that was a nice driver there by Grieve. Just couldn't finish it. Arbuckle kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. Rebound control by Grieve. Austin. He's hurrying up the floor. Austin still driving. Kicks it out over to Cavachi. Up top is Easton. Jake driving. Trying to pass it down low. to Kaiser, stolen away. 45 seconds to go, first half. No shot clock this year, so Red Hill can milk away some clock. Ash, quick shot, short, missed everything, and Cavachi's going to let it go out. We did see shot clock being implemented for the girls' high school basketball game recently when they hosted Flora.
JV only.
JV only, but it is coming though, folks. Grieve across the division line. Over to King. King is yet to score. Grieve at the top. 22 seconds to go. Back over to King. Ashton being double teamed. Driving, right elbow. Grieve now on the left side. Grieve driving, cut off in the middle. Mules taking their time, being patient. 10 seconds to go. 22-17, they lead by 5. King driving. Back over to Grieve. Touch pass over to Easton, and we got a whistle. And travel violation on Jake Easton. 2-point city here to get a bucket. They go to Ash. He from half court, no good. All right. After one half of play, Fairfield leading Red Hill 22-17. We'll be right back with halftime stats here, Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When you're hungry, you want great food and service at a great price. And that's exactly what you'll get at the Skillet Fork Grill in Orchardville. Open Saturday through Thursday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Friday from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Skillet Fork Grill offers daily specials as well as a full breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. Ask anyone. It's some of the best food around. They also offer catering for all those upcoming holiday parties. Give Mel a call with the Skillet Fork Grill in Orchardville, 618-835-4141.
Change, such a simple word, yet can be so intimidating. Hi, this is Tanya Harvey, Customer Service Representative at the Fairfield Banking Company, and our staff is ready to make change easy for you. From cashing in your loose change to changing banks completely, we are here to help every step of the way. We offer full-service banking 6 days a week at 4 convenient locations: the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown bank's member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At FNB, we're proud to serve our customers and our communities. In fact, we've been doing both since 1903. And that's why whether it's at the ball fields or the business luncheons, the tailgates or scholarship night, we're there, in the background and the front row, supporting the cause, supporting our neighbors, and investing in our home. Dedicated to truly serving our region. FNB. Banking. Business. Life.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Back here at Red Hill High School, Bridgeport, Illinois. Derek Dunn here with you. Alec Vaughn alongside. Gary Gain on camera. Thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And we'll go to live chat here in a moment. We've got some halftime stats here for you. This is unofficial. I do my best to keep track of stats. We'll start off with Fairfield since it lead 22-17 at the half. Michael Barner with 2 points. That came in the second quarter. Owen Gruen, he really exploded in the second quarter. Owen, 15 points, 13 of which were scored in the second quarter. In fact, he's nailed down a couple of trifectas. 3 twos, and 3 out of 3 for the charity stripe with this total of 15. 3 points for Jake Easton. Breka Gavachi had a couple of free throw attempts back in the first quarter, missed both of them, and Harv Kaiser, he scored on a field goal back in the first quarter with his total of 2. Mules had quarters of 4 and 18 with a total of 22. In fact, they were trailing 7-4 after the first quarter with the Mules. What a great second quarter for them as a lead 22-17. Meanwhile, for Red Hill and Coach Brian Havel, 6 points for Ozzie Ash, couple of twos, 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. 4 points for Avery Arbuckle, a couple of free throws made as well, along with a field goal. 2 points for Marcus Davis off of a field goal. 2 points for Baron Young that came back in the first quarter off of a 2. And Elijah Stitt with a 3. That was off of a 3-pointer in the first quarter. Red Hill had quarters of 7 and 10, total of 17. 4 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Not one player in foul trouble according to my stat book. And again, your halftime score, it's Fairfield 22, Red Hill 17. Here on the live chat, Alice saying, enjoyed saying, good for you, Gary. I like listening. She likes listening to me, and I appreciate it, Alice. Thank you. Go Mules and staying warm at home watching. It's cold out there for sure, about 30-some degrees. And Jimmy saying, miss coming to these games. Well, I'll tell you what, it is good to be back here at the Capital Classic after being here for about a year later, actually. All right. We'll talk more here. We'll talk about the schedule here for today and tomorrow. Stay tuned here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Thanks, Alec. Appreciate it. Welcome back here to the Capital Classic, and want to go ahead and go over the schedule here for today. Following this game at 12:30, be Teutopolis versus Mount Carmel, and then we'll take a break in between games. And at 6 o'clock, Fairfield will take on Teutopolis. 7:30, Red Hill will face Mount Carmel. Then Saturday, tomorrow, this will be session 3. The Mules will take on Mount Carmel at 10 o'clock, and then 11:30, be Red Hill taking on T-Town. And then the trophy games will start at 3 o'clock with 7th place game. The trophy games will be played at Lawrenceville. 7th place at 3 o'clock, 5th place at 4:30, 3rd place at 6, and 1st place at 7:30. Again, all the trophy games at Lawrenceville. Meanwhile, on the Lawrenceville site, Salem and Vincennes taking on each other right now. Do not have a score for that one. At 12:30, Lawrenceville will be facing Olney today. Meanwhile, for later on this evening at the Lawrenceville site, Olney will face Salem. At 7:30, Lawrenceville will face Vincennes. Then on Saturday at the Lawrenceville site at 10 o'clock, Vincennes Lincoln will take on Olney. 11:30, Lawrenceville will take on Salem. Alec, the Mules lead 22-17, and I want to know your thoughts about that first half.
First quarter wasn't so good, but the second quarter they started getting in that rhythm and defense started hitting up. And I've been sitting here the whole time trying to get the scoreboard up and nothing.
Well, we apologize for that with the scoreboard cam.
I'm trying, folks.
Yeah, we're trying here. See Mount Carmel, they'll be playing next against T-Town. But Alec, you said it earlier, Owen Gruen, it's good to have him back.
Mm-hmm. It is. He's been having so many issues with his hands, and it's good to see him healthy. Yeah,
his hands and his arm. But I tell you what, though, he's really been, he had 13 points in the second quarter. He's got 15. And Alec, I think the Mules defensively have done a really good job on the Salukis.
Yeah, they have.
What do you think the keys are for the Mules in the second half?
Keep the pressure on them.
Absolutely. Keep the defensive pressure up. And you have a score update from Corey in the live chat. Vincennes, Lincoln, and Salem, 26 all.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that.
I tell you what, it's the first day. It's the first day of the tournament, and these teams here, they took on each other in practices, unless they already got a game in like Red Hill did. earlier this week against Sisney, but this is like where you're trying to get acclimated things. You're trying to get back to where you were at months ago, and so we'll see here what happens. The Mules out there doing their warm-up tosses. We are about to start the second half of play. Appreciate Corey. Thanks for the update. Reed saying woohoo. He's excited about the Mules leading here 22-17. We saw Owen Gruen with 15. Let's see who else for the Mules can step up. Outside of him, Jake Easton with 3 and 2 apiece for Michael Barner and Harv Kaiser. Cruz is yet to score. Austin is yet to score. Ashton King played some. He's yet to score. But tell you what, though, we'll see what the second half brings. For Red Hill, by the way, we just joined us. Ozzie Ash with 6 points, 4 for Avery Arbuckle. And Ash again, if he has a healthy season this year, he could break the all-time Red Hill scoring record. So, all right. Players back out there on the floor. Jake Easton, Austin Grieve, Breka Gavachi, Michael Barner, and Lane Robson. So Gruen not out there at all to start the second half. Mules go a little bit smaller. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound controlled. Is in the hands of Breka Gavachi. Gavachi driving over the lane. Robson bounce pass over Barner. Down the feet to Gavachi being double teamed. He loses his balance, and Red Hill comes out with it. Ball being batted around. Red Hill able to collect by way of Davis. Marcus Davis. Ozzie Ash over to Davis. Loose ball on the floor, still loose. And Brian Havel calls a quick timeout. 7:27 to go, third quarter, 22-17. Mules lead Red Hill back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this football season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Ryan is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules! All right, back to the action. 22-17. Ryan Havel called that timeout. And Red Hill has the basketball. This is Ash kicking out right side. Up top is Stitt. Driving this time, he's Young. Left elbow, puts up a shot, and that's in. Darren Young connects on that one. He got 4. And it's 22-19. Mules lead. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Grieve. Bounce pass it over to Robson, puts it up, and Lane Robson. Nice right baseline cut for Lane. That's his first points of the game. 24-19. 6:50 to go in the third. Arbuckle driving, wild shot off the side of the backboard. He's all right. Over to Grieve. Over to Easton, right side. Up top is Robson. Lane. Over to Grieve. Austin's yet to score. He's done a good job defensively, though. That was some great ball handling. Cross-court pass. Over to Robson. Up top. Ball being batted around. Recovered by Lane. Gives over to Cavacci. Left side. Over to Easton. Jake, little floater. Short. Rebound tipped around. And in the hands of Ash. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Mules lead 24-19. Ash, left side. And we got a foul charge of Breka Gavachi. Got a little too close that time to Mr. Marcus Davis. So, breaking him with his first foul. Team first for the Mules. Half, by the way, Salem and Vincent's tied up at 28 all. Thanks, Corey, for the update on live chat. Salukis inbound over Arbuckle. Arbuckle between the circles, passing it left side. Fields into man-to-man. Loose ball controlled by Saluki. Up top is Davis for 3. That's good. Marcus Davis. That's his first 3 of the game. And it's 24-22. Mules lead by 2. 5:45 to go in the third. First game. The Red Hill side, the Capital Classic. Owen Gruen puts up his jumper. No good off the back iron. Owen back out there. Did not start second half. Ozzie Ash lays it up and in. Already. Ash, he's got 8 points. 24 all. We're tied up. Easton with the basketball. Over to Gruen. Over to Barner for 3. And that is no good. Rebound hauled in by Davis. Shot on the way for Davis. Raises the right side of the iron. Here comes Easton. Jake with the basketball.
5 minutes to go in the third, 24 all.
Savachi driving, plus a pass over to Gruen. Shot on the way. Go! Owen Gruen! And $3 for the Beating Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. This is his third trifecta of the game. 27-24. 4:45 to go in the third. Up top, this is Ash. Passing over to Arbuckle, left side. Ash. Arbuckle at the top. This is Young. Baron Young. Arbuckle. And he backs it out. Up top is Stitt. Elijah Stitt. Over to Ash. Red Hill being patient. Good active hands by Barner. 4:20 to go, third quarter. Mules lead 27-24. Ash used up his dribble, passing it no one in particular over to Stitt. Oh my goodness. Wow. Stitt with a nice move. He's got 5. That was a beautiful layup there. And well, that was a prayer that was answered in terms of that pass. Lays it up, and in there's Owen Gruen. And he just can't stop him. Owen already, 20 points, 29-26. Mules lead by 3. 3:50 to go in the third. Over to Ash. Ash, left baseline gets cut off. Stitt for 3. Oh, rattles in. Elijah Stitt, his second 3, and it's tied up 29 all. 3:35 to go here in the third. Bounce pass over to Gruen. Owen driving, and we got a foul charged. Push on the Salukis. Let's see who that was on here. $29 all, 3:25 to go in the third. Okay. That's on 14. That'd be Davis. Marcus Davis, 3-point shot on the way. That rims off. Foul charged to the Mules. Over back violation.
3:20 left here in the third. We are tied at 29.
All right. Let's see here real quick. 4, all right. Okay, by my count, come back to that here in a moment. Up top is Stitt. Left side pass. Over to Young. Oh. Foul call on Cruz Wells. And they attempted steal. Cruz's first foul by my count. All right. Braden Carey will inbound the ball for the Salukis. 29 all, 3:04 to go in the third. This is Arbuckle. He's in between the circles. Arbuckle out the top. Arbuckle hands on it that time. Stolen away from Gruen. Owen puts it up, and no good. He's fouled to go free the line for a pair. Owen Gruen. It's an outstanding game. Gonna charge a foul two for Red Hill. Baron Young, that's a second. Team third. Gruen cans a free throw. He is so far 4 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Again, Owen already with 21 points. 21 out of his team's 30. Next toss on the way. The 6'5 junior knocks it in. All right, 31-29, 2:45 to go in the third. This is Arbuckle. Arbuckle passing it right side. Over to Stitt. Going over to Young. Touch pass at the top. McCullough for 3. Arbuckle, no good. Rebound controlled by McCullough. Well, last touch by McCullough, and it'll be Mules ball. 31-29, Mules lead by 2. 2:29 to go in the third. This is Jake Easton. Easton with the basketball. Bounce pass right side. Harv Kaiser, he stepped out of bounds as soon as he received the ball. Turnover on the Mules. It'll be Red Hill ball. 31-29. All right, this is Arbuckle. Arbuckle with the basketball at the top. Over to McCullough. Arbuckle. This time down low, over to Carey. Got a foul charge of the Mules. Could be on Cruz. Owen was down there too, but I believe he's going to go on Wells. So that would be Cruz's. No, he's going to go on Gruen. All right. His second, team fourth.
31-29, Mules on top.
2:03 to go in the third. One more foul on Red Hill. We'll be seeing some free throws. Oh, Stitt almost committed a travel. Salukis gives it over. Shot on the way, too long. Rebound control by, last touch by the Mules. Red Hill will maintain possession. 1:50 to go in the third, 31-29. They go over to Young. Young into the left side. Red Hill slow things down here a little bit. Young, left side. Barron driving, lays it up, and in. Barron Young. He's got 6. And it's 31 all. 1:35 to go in the third. Easton across the divisional line over to Kaiser. Let that one go out. Last touch by Red Hill. 31 all. 1:26 to go. Mount Carmel and T-Town will face each other at 12:30 following this game. We will not be covering that one, but we will be back for 6 o'clock when the Mules play T-Town here at Red Hill. Cruz Wells over to Robson for 3. That's good. Lane Robson. 4-point play. Is it 4-point? Well, let's see. They gonna count it? They're not gonna count that. Wow.
Darn.
Okay.
Doggone it.
I tell you, he made the 3 too. Lane did. They're not gonna count it. Oh my goodness. And I'm not sure. I mean, Harv Kaiser. There must have been a foul.
Yeah. There's a foul somewhere.
Yeah, a foul somewhere. So I was a little bit confused out because I thought they counted the 3. And then I thought Lane was going to go for the 4-point play. The rare 4-point play didn't happen. So it's 34-31. Oh, nice defensive play. Cruz Wells. Bounced it off the Red Hill Saluki. Seen a couple of those today. That's the second one we've seen. And Mules will get the ball right back, 34-31. Driving this time as Wells. Puts up a shot. Good, Cruz Wells. Cruz gets in the stat book, 36-31. All right. Over to Stitt. Stitt left side. 55 seconds to go. Mules lead by 5, 36-31. Driving. And we got a foul charge of the Mules. Cavachi's looking. Cruz looking. Who is it going to be? It's going to be on Cruz Wells. That is his second. Cruz's second foul. And Braden Carey up at the free throw line. That one's good. It's the first point of the afternoon. 36-32, 51.3 seconds to go. Fairfield leading by 4. Mules with 5 team fouls. Red Hill with 2. That one's no good. Rebound Cavachi. Here comes Braken in the Mules. Travel violation on Braken. Took an extra step. And Red Hill wide the ball. Red Hill get cut within 1 with the 3 ball. And we'll see what Brian Havel and his Salukis do here. Ashton King checking in for Cavachi. Lane Robson, Ashton King, Jake Easton, Cruz Wells, and Michael Barner out there for the Mules. Arbuckle receives the ball. Over to Young. Young across the divisional line. Near the Saluki logo. He's being hounded by Easton. Jake's played good defense today. 3-point shot on the way. Good! Avery Arbuckle knocks it in. He's got 7, and it's 36-35. Mules lead by 1 over the Salukis. Easton bounced off the foot, kicked by Arbuckle. Arbuckle was the Salukis quarterback back in the fall. 23.7 seconds to go, third quarter. Driving as Wells. Pass over to Easton. So the Mules utilize this possession that they have. 13 seconds to go. Easton being guarded very closely. Easton driving down the middle, kicks out. We're wide open. Robson for three. Good! Lane Robson. $3 goes to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Wild shot. No good. No good.
So at the end of the third quarter, it's 39 Mules, Salukis 35. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Christina Copeland, your Country Financial representative, today at 618-842-2185 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Back here at Red Hill High School, 39-37. The Mules clinging to a 2-point lead. There was actually free throws attempted by Avery Arbuckle and made both of them. Michael Barner committed the foul right there at the half-court heave that Arbuckle did. So Mules leading 39-37. Alec, we begin the fourth quarter. By the way, saw that we had some bad static. We apologize for that. Looks like the static has ended. Thanks for that. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate you guys on live chat as well. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from today. No scoreboard cam. We apologize for that. Doing our best here to relay the score for you as often as we can. 39-37, just got underway. Mules have the basketball. Red Hill. And the defense driving his Cruz Wells over to Jake Easton. Falls. Maintains possession. Grieve for three. That is good. Austin Grieve. $3 going to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Austin's first points. Block and foul charge of the Mules. 2 free throws upcoming. And Grieve, who just made a three, is charged with a foul. Austin's first. 42-37. Mules lead by 5. And Ozzie Ash up at the free throw line. Ash with 8 points by my count, and he makes that one. By the way, I want to thank the local businesses who are sponsoring Mules basketball today. If you have an opportunity, thank them for their sponsorship. Without them, we would not be here covering Mules basketball here for you. Jake Easton on the drive, little floater, short. Rebound controlled by Red Hill, 42-39. Ash driving, puts it up, blocked. Good hands right there. But the Mules defense, Ashton King getting a hand on it. 42-39, 7:26 to go on regulation. Ash inbounds it. Ash, right side, being guarded by Grieve. Puts up a shot, that is, swirls in. Ash, he's already got 12 points, 42-41. It's a 1-point lead once again for the Mules. Easton over to Grieve, driving right side. Ashton King stops. Cross-court pass to Easton. Jake driving left baseline, getting cut off. Slings it over to Robson for three. In and out. Rebound control by the Mules. Cruz Wells. Cruz puts it up. And count the basket. And one. Cruz. Baby Wells. 44-41. All right. That foul charge of Braden Carey as first. Team first of the quarter for Red Hill. King checks out. Michael Barner in. Cruz Wells He's got 4 points of the second half. He's aiming for point number 5. Free throw on the way from Cruz. That's good. 45-41. I tell you what, the game this close, it might come down to free throws. Salukis with the basketball right side. Ash almost thrown away by Barner. Driving his Ash. Push on the Mules. Cavacci break and motioning to travel there. Trying to plead his case to no avail. 45-41, 6:33 to go in regulation. That's the third foul for Austin Greaves. So Austin with 3. All right, Stitt. Nice stolen by Owen Gruen. Nice steal by OG. Owen. Nice pass down low to Cruz. Cruz. It's over to Cavacci. Back over to Gruen. He thought about the 3. Owen. Being hounded. Owen driving left side. Lays it up and short. Just rims off. Good take by Owen, though. And here comes Red Hill back the other way. 45-41. 6:10 to go. Regulation. Wild shot, no good. Foul charge of the Mules. As Marcus Davis will go up to the free throw line. Harv Kaiser checking in for Lane Robson. Salukis also make a substitution. 45-41, 6:09 to go in regulation. No free throws, actually. That was the third foul on Owen, though. Inbound pass successful. Puts it up and in. By way of Arbuckle. 45-43. It's a 2-point contest. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation. Owen with the basketball. He's being hounded closer by Arbuckle. Pass over to Cruz, driving his Barner, puts up a wild shot, no good. And they're going to say offensive foul, no. They're going to say, okay, foul charge of Red Hill. I'll tell you what, Michael Barner, he can really get up there. And that is the 4th, by the way, on Marcus Davis. Team second. Barner, free throw is in and out. Michael made a field goal back in the second quarter. Okay. Jake Easton back out there. Good minutes from Cruz Wells, by the way. And for Red Hill is Bryden Carey. Barner, second free throw attempt is good. Bounces in. 46-43. It's a 3-point contest. Mules lead. 5:40 to go in regulation. Arbuckle, left side being hounded by Easton. Puts up a wild shot. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Cavacci. Pass over to Gruen. Gruen. Cross-court pass over to Easton. Jake, deep 3. Good! Jake Easton. Another $3 to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Well, that was a deep 3. He just drilled. We'll say Steph Curry-like. 49-43. 5:07 to go in regulation. 3-pointer on the way from Arbuckle to answer. That's no good. Long. Rebound by Stitt. Keeps it alive. Floater short by the Salukis. Let's see. Okay. Let's say Red Hill ball. Okay. Red Hill looking to inbound it, and they do. Stitt. Quick 3. Good. Elijah Stitt. That's his 3rd trifecta of the game. He's got 11 points, 49-46. 4:45 to go in regulation. Easton, bounce pass over to Gruen. Owen, back up top over to Easton. Jake, being hounded, ball kicked by Carey. Lane Robson, checking in for Cavacci. Gruen looking to inbound it, and he does so. Over to Robson. Lane's had a nice game today. Over to Easton. Jake. Ball kicked again. And Owen Gruen will inbound it once more. 49-46, 4:29 to go in regulation. Jake Easton will have the ball. Red Hill extending their defense out a little bit. Easton in between the circles for deep 3. Good! Jake Easton again. He's caught fire. $3 going to the Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. 52-46, 4:13 to go in regulation. It's raining threes here at Red Hill. Nice cut, and that's good by way of Carey. Braden Carey's first field goal make of the contest. 54-46, Mules lead by 8. 3:57 to go in regulation. Easton being hounded. Offensive foul, Jake Easton, throw out an elbow. 52-48, I should say.
3:55 left in the game.
Jake Easton with the second foul. That is the fourth for the Mules this quarter. And Red Hill with 2 team fouls. Under 4 minutes to go in regulation. You get 52-48. 3:54 to go. Arbuckle for 3. No one out on him. Boy, the Mules cut a break there. Into the hands of the Salukis. Young puts up a shot, no good. Mules get it by way of Robson. Good job by Lane. Over to Cruz Wells. Cruz has a nice second half. Wells spin move, travel violation. Austin Grieve checking in for Jake Easton. Jake will have a breather, but I expect Jake to be back out there before long. 52-48, 3:35 to go in regulation. Here come the Salukis, Avery Arbuckle. Arbuckle across the division line, left side. Looking down low, nothing there. Stitt, right wing, on the dribble. Good active hands by Barner. And the Red Hill ball. $52-48. Mules clinging to a 4-point lead. 3:19 to go in regulation. That's where we're watching Mule Nation from on this Black Friday. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Can't believe November's almost done and December around the corner.
Basketball season is here, folks.
It is. It is, Alec. Great crowd here today, by the way, both sides. Fairfield Red Hill bringing good numbers. I know some Mount Carmel T-Town fans have shown up as well. Arbuckle, cross-court pass. Ball being batted around, recovered by the Salukis. 3-point shot on the way, long. Rebound controlled by Owen Gruen. Nice board by O. Cruz Wells driving left baseline, puts it up, and in! Cruz, baby Wells, gets that one. He's got 7. 54-48, under 3 minutes to go in regulation.
He's had a good game this morning.
He has. Good active hands by Cruz. Ball loose. Recovered by Red Hill. Odds are they've been playing scrappy.
Looks like Red Hill's going to take a timeout.
We'll take one as well. Stay tuned here. 54-48, Mules lead. 2:47 to go in regulation on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Red Hill High School, Bridgeport, Illinois. Derek Dunner with you, Alec Vaughn alongside. Also, Gary Gain on camera, 54-48, 2:47 to go in regulation.
He also got his wife Mary by his side.
Yeah, wait, Mary as well here. By the way, Lady Mules, they're playing at Mount Carmel, part of the Thanksgiving tournament over there. Good luck to the Lady Mules. We got Lucas saying, watching from the gym in Mount Carmel. Well, Lucas, we're glad to have you here.
That's just down the road from here.
It is. Not a far drive at all, just take a straight shot down. Get to Mount Carmel.
Closer than Robinson.
Closer to, you're right. You're right. Alec, the Mules lead 54-48. 2:47 to go in regulation. You talk about Cruz Wells having a big game. He's had it on both ends, offensively, defensively. And there comes the Salukis. They called that timeout. Ozzie Ash kicks it out. He's a good player, Ash is. So he's grown over the years. Nice drop down pass to Arbuckle. That was a beautiful assist from Davis, and Arbuckle connects. 54-50. 2:25 to go in regulation. Still a tight ball game. No scoreboard cam. We apologize for that spin move by Wells. At the top is Easton. Jake driving. Stops the right elbow. Kicks it out over to Grieve. Austin backs it out. For the Mules, ball security. You have a slim lead here. Want to maintain possession of the ball. Shot on the way, no good. Offensive putback is good for Robson. Lane collects and scores. He's had a nice second half as well, scoring. The Red Hill ball, 56-50. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation.
Jake tried to get a ball, but it was tipped out of bounds.
Yeah. Tell you what, his defense has been really good today. He's been out there on the perimeter, and those threes he made, especially that deep one, my goodness, early on. Oh, loose ball on the floor. Stitt. Still loose on the floor. Mules have it. Timeout, Scott McElravy. 56-50, 1:44 to go in regulation. Stay tuned here, Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Cottard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Cottard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Cottard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Back here at Bridgeport, Illinois, Red Hill High School, 56-50, 1:44 to go in regulation. Fairfield Mules lead Red Hill by 6. First game of the season for the Mules. Red Hill, this is their second. They played Sisney earlier this week. Mules like to get their first win of the campaign, also of the Capital Classic against Red Hill. Jake Easton. Left side, Red Hill staying their defense out here. Easton driving a little floater, short. Rebound controlled by Easton. He gets it right back. Oh, Jake, that's a big board. Driving this time as well as up and under, no good, but he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Cruz Wells. Boy, Cruz has been very aggressive here.
He's been playing good defense.
Tell you what, these free throws matter here in tight ball games, and Cruz Wells up at the free throw line. He didn't score any in the first half. He's got 7. Make it be 8. 57-50, 1:29 to go in regulation. By the way, I have a Lady Mules basketball update for you. And that one missed. Rebound hauled in by Red Hill. Goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Lady Mules lead EC at the half, 31-28. And now Carmel. Thanks for Lucas. Appreciate the update. Short. Rebound controlled by Barner. Michael down the right side. Grieve hollering out instructions. Grieve over to Easton at the top. Jake. He's already scored with some threes here. He can shoot them from deep. We saw earlier. Cruz gets over to Grieve. Grieve being hounded. That's a foul charge. Stops the clock. Braden Carey, 54.2 seconds to go.
Mules on top by 7, 57-50.
You'll right back. And for the Mules, facing an experienced team like the Salukis. Tell you what, bit of dandy of a contest. Foul charge, yep. Gonna be a foul fest here. For 52 seconds to go in regulation, 57-50. That's the 4th team foul for Red Hill.
Yeah, number 4 there for the Salukis was all over Easton there.
Yeah, that was Arbuckle. All right, Jake Easton at the free throw line. That's the 5th foul for the Salukis. So free throws free for the Mules. Jake Easton, he has not attempted the free throw yet. And that one is short. He missed everything on that. Jake so far with 9 points, looking for point number 10. So he had those 2 big threes in the 4th, and that really helped the Mules. 57-50. Next free throw upcoming for Jake Easton. And that one is good. 58-50, 52 seconds to go in regulation. Red Hill, quick 3 to respond. That's no good. Rebound hauled in by the Mules. Here comes Owen Gruen. Gruen lays it up and in. What do you thought about the dunk?
It's always better to play it safe.
Always want to play it safe. Arbuckle, quick 3 in response. No good. They're jacking up shots. 33.9 seconds to go. Mules lead by 10, 60-50. That's a good cushion to have when you're up ahead by 10 with 33 seconds to go. Braden Carey checks in for the Salukis. Checks in for Stitt. Or Mules just get it in. Just get the ball in and milk it. Milk the clock. Austin Grieve with the basketball. Grieve being fouled. I tell you what. Mules on the verge of getting their first win of the Capital Classic and of the season. Braden Carey with his 3rd foul. And free throws here for Austin Grieve. Grieve has yet to, actually made a 3 earlier in the quarter. The lefty sinks that one. Austin with 4. Stitt checks back in for carry. 61-50. Mules lead by 11. Next toss on the way for Grieve in that one. Off the back iron. Rebound control. Oh, Gruen had it. Oh, Barner has it. Over to Gruen. Just taking her time. 20 seconds to go. Easton with the basketball. Boy, I tell you what, the Mules, last year at this time, they beat Red Hill by 17, and they're going to win by 11. 61-50, 7 seconds to go, ticking down. The Mules are going to win their first game of the Capital Classic and of the season against Red Hill. 61-50 final. The Mules get a win. They win over the host, Red Hill. They'll have a break for a few hours at least. They'll be right back in action at 6 o'clock tonight where they'll take on T-Town. We'll have some post-game stats and have a word with Coach Scott McElravy. Stay tuned here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler has you covered like no other with our exclusive warranty forever. No time or mileage limits and no cost to you on qualifying new and used vehicles. Just follow the recommended maintenance schedule and Warranty Forever covers 100% of parts and labor for failed powertrain components. Forever. Purchasing your vehicle at Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler gives you peace of mind with coverage you deserve. Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LeMansOnline.com. We have you covered.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
All right, and welcome back here to Red Hill High School here in Bridgeport, where the Mules just beat the Red Hill Salukis 61-50.
Alec, what a good win it is for Fairfield.
Yeah, it is. First win of the season. It was a pretty tight game throughout.
It was indeed, but the Mules were able to hang on and give credit to Red Hill. Again, 61-50, your final score here, as waiting for Coach Scott McElravy to come up here and join us. But I do have the scoring totals here, almost done, by the way. Mules will play Teutopolis at 6 o'clock tonight here at Red Hill. And let me do something here real quick. Some days I can do the math in my head, sometimes I can't, and it happens. At least I had coffee this morning. But, again, what a victory it was for the Mules. All right. Let's go ahead and go over the scoring totals here. First off for Fairfield here. Cruz Wells, he had 8 points. 4 points for Austin Grieve, 3 points for Michael Barner. Owen Gruen led the way. He had 24 points. 10 points for Jake Easton and 2 points for Harv Kaiser. Mules at quarters of 4, 18, 17, and 22. 10 out of 16 from the charity stripe. And they nailed a bunch of threes here. But they made, let's see, by my count, we'll have to go back and double check on that 1-3 that was made earlier back in the third for Lane. Double check on that here. But again, that's what I have down. Oh, Lane Robson, going to put this down. He had 7. But anyway, yeah, Lane had 7 points. Forgot to put that down for Lane. But the Mules, though, had scores of 4, 18, 17, and 22. Again, with a total of 61 points. They were 10 out of 16 for the charity stripe, by the way. Let me do a quick check here. 6, 7, 8 threes for the Mules. 24 points worth right there. For Red Hill, 12 points for Ozzie Ash. 13 points for Avery Arbuckle. 3 points for Braden Carey. 5 for Marcus Davis. 6 for Barron Young. 11 for Elijah Stitt. Salukis had scores of 7, 10, 20, and 13. They were 9 out of 10 for the charity stripe. They made several threes, 4, 5. 5 threes by my count for the Salukis. And again, the Mules get their first win of the season of the Capital Classic. Congratulations, Coach Scott McElravy. and his Mules, and showed toughness out there. It's a pretty tight game throughout, but the Mules were able to pull away. You had timely buckets. You also had free throws. And what a win it is here for Fairfield. And they will play T-Town tonight at 6 o'clock here at the Capitol Classic. So the Mules will enjoy a little bit of a breather for now. But Alec, 4 games in 2 days, though.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. So a lot of rest and stamina, and teams going to their bench a little bit more. But always good to get the first win underneath your belt. Alec, let's go ahead and take another pause if you don't mind. I want to check something here. So stay tuned to your Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital, people you know, helping people you love.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bond Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
Back here at Red Hill High School here in Bridgeport. Derek Dunn here, Alec Vaughn alongside. I want to thank Gary Gain for providing camera work for us. Greatly appreciate Gary. Also, Mary was alongside with him, supervising things, we'll say. So the Mules, they will play Teutopolis tonight at 6 o'clock. And then after that, well, they'll be back in action tomorrow on Saturday. Fairfield will play Mount Carmel at 10 o'clock. 7:30 game tonight. I skipped over that one by accident. Red Hill will face Mount Carmel tonight at 7:30. We will not be covering that one, but we will be back here just hours later when the Mules play T-Town at 6 o'clock. Fast forward to Saturday here at the Red Hill site, 10 o'clock. Mount Carmel will face Fairfield. 11:30, Red Hill will take on T-Town. As for Lawrenceville side, still waiting a final on Salem and Vincennes. It had been tight throughout. 12:30 this afternoon, Lawrenceville will play Olney. This is today at the Lawrenceville site. 6 o'clock, Olney will face Salem, and Lawrenceville will take on Vincennes. That'll be the Battle of the Wabash right there. And then Saturday, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Vincennes will play Olney. 11:30, Lawrenceville will face Salem. Now, the trophy games this year will be played at Lawrenceville. That'll be happening tomorrow at the Lawrenceville site. That'll be session 4. 7th place at 3 o'clock, 5th place at 4:30, 3rd place at 6, and 1st place at so for the Mules here, you get your first win, the Capitol Classic. You got T-Town tonight, and then tomorrow you got Mount Carmel, and then it's the trophy games. Again, those trophy games are to be determined since we just started the tournament here. But the Mules, they get the win over Red Hill, 61-50. Alec, again, I thought the Mules defense did a great job. We talked about Owen Gruen earlier. It was good to see Owen back. 24 points to lead the Mules. And by the way, Lane Robson, I mentioned he had 7. He actually had 10. They did count that 3 back in the 3rd quarter, if you recall, on that play right there. So I looked over my stat book and saw that I put down a 3 for parentheses. But when I added up the numbers, it did count up to 61 for the Mules. It was only 3 points shy. So Lane Robson with those 10 points. I want to clarify that. And 10 for Jake Easton. So the Mules have 3 players in double figures. We do not see Coach Scott McElravy. I'm not seeing him at all, Alec.
No, me neither.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab some lunch. And we'll be right back here starting just right before 6 o'clock with some pregame information here for you as the Mules will face T-Town. Again, tip-off at 6 o'clock here at Red Hill. So we'll be back on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. We thank those who tuned in. We hope you enjoyed Mules basketball, wherever you may be watching, whether it was in town or all over. We're global on Mule Nation. For Gary Gain, also for Mary Gain, Scott McElravy. We'll hang on here and see here, Alec, and we'll see if he'll come over here. We won't give Coach an opportunity. He's making his way over. We'll see.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Okay, I think Coach is maybe coming up here. Yeah, you can come over here, Coach. Coach is coming up here. We'll get where Coach Scott McElravy. He must have been down in the locker room.
And the Bears and the Illini are playing today, so that goes to something to do in between games.
Hey, there you go. That's what we talked about earlier, isn't it? See if we get the headset for him here, Alec.
Right here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Always good to see Coach Mack. We'll have a word with Coach Scott McElravy here. Sure away, Coach. Hop in between us, dude. Oh, it's all right. Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Coach, well, we talked about this a year later. You're back at the Capital Classic at Red Hill, an experienced team, but you get your first win of the campaign against the Salukis. Talk about the win and followed a few questions.
Well, I feel like the first half we had as many points as we had turnovers. It sure felt like it. We have one starter back. Obviously, like you said, they have a bunch. But I was proud of our guys in the second half. We had a lot of guys that were pretty nervous, I guess. They didn't seem that way before the game, but then we got out there and don't see extended zones like that much.
Yeah.
And they did a good job of running it. They'd had a game under their belt up at Sisney the other night, which we scouted and watched it. But, that first half was pretty ugly, but hopefully we'll build off of that, and be better because no easy team tonight in T-Town, state-ranked T-Town. Yeah.
Coach, it's good to have Owen Gruen back.
It is. As you can see, still not quite 100%. So when he had to come out, it wasn't because Coach Mack's mad at him or anything. We need him better because obviously you can see bits and pieces of what he can provide. I was really, really happy with Cruz Wells in the second half.
Yeah.
He had a rough first half, and he flipped the switch in the second half and was really productive. Lane Robson made some nice shots there for us too. So as I told him, ugly losses are better than sometimes than ugly win, or I should say ugly wins are better than pretty losses at times. I got that messed up, but it's never been an easy tournament.
No, it hasn't.
I mean, every year you've usually got like a Sweet 16 or an Elite 8 team that comes from this, and it's not always the winner either. So it's a good start. We just got to be a lot better tonight.
Coach, you got T-Town tonight.
You ever heard of them?
I've heard of them.
Okay.
I've heard of them. Well,
me too.
We remember them from last year, but I know you like to avenge a loss, regional championship. But talk about T-Town, the Wooden Shoes. They only lost some players, but they do have some back.
So, they lost a bunch too.
They did.
But they're just phenomenal in that every year they reload. And they've got a bunch of seniors this year. The Addis kid is, I think, their one starter coming back.
I remember him, yeah.
But, they're physical. They play great man-to-man defense. They can come at you in waves, and they just never quit.
Yeah.
And the tradition they have there, nobody wants to be a losing team. They've won, I think, 15 regionals in a row.
Yeah.
We almost got them last year. We did play them this summer to a great game down at Benton, but it's summer, as I told the kids. Things are different now. You scout better. You're not playing sometimes cross court and things like that. So, it'll be fun. It's always fun playing them. I don't like just playing conference teams and close opponents. It's great when we can come up here and play them. And, Lawrenceville is very good on the other side too. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. Coach, I I know you got your host family as well here at the Capital Classic. Thankful for the host family you guys have this year, and I know you're going to get some rest in between here, and you got T-Town tonight.
Yeah, no offense to the other hosts. We have the best, and Sandy Thompson and her family, they've took care of us for a long while. Super people, and that's the thing about this tournament that's so fun. You get up here, you play 4 quality opponents, and then you have host families that are willing to open up their houses, share their food, their homes, and everything. And the tournament here, they put us up in Vincent's for the night. The tournament does. It's just a great start to the year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Double D. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you again tonight. Thanks, Coach. Thank you. All right, Coach Scott McAravey of the Fairfield Mules following a 61-50 victory over Red Hill. All right, well, that about wraps it up here for us here for Gary Gain and Mary Gain as well. For Alec Vaughn, I'm Derek Dunn saying so long. We'll see you back here just right before 6 o'clock here at the Capital Classic here at Red Hill. Again, the Mules win 61-50. Until then, so long, and we'll see you in just a little bit.